yeah. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going to be doing a college dorm room video essential thing. Now, I don't know if you guys may or may not know that I went to college for 2 years. I graduated from the digital photography program in 2016. So it's been a few years since I've been back home, but I've been watching college videos and I was like, I should do a college dorm essentials video. So this is based on my experience, my dorm room. There might be different rules to yours, but this is just based on my experience and some of these can relate to you. I hope you enjoy the video and give this video a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. So let's get started. So first off, my dorm room, I guess it was kind of dorm room or residence is what they called it, used to be like an old hotel. So our room was like an old hotel room. So the only thing that really split the room up was this big wardrobe cabinet thing. I don't really know how to describe it. So on one side I would have like a closet door, and then I would have like little shelves and then a drawer and one that locked. And then I would have one side just completely empty because on the opposite side would be my roommate's side. I always liked the side closest to the bathroom because there was an extra wall there, and my roommate would have the window side, which is fine. And it was 2 people to 1 bathroom, so that was kind of nice. So first up, my room, we weren't allowed to have like wooden furniture, so we had to like make do with what we had. So my solution was to buy a Rubbermaid 3-drawer thing. I used that also as my nightstand. I had to put like, like a lamp there and an alarm clock, kind of stuff like that. Now, a lot of people are like, don't bring too many shoes. And I'm for that. My solution would be to bring a few pairs of shoes. Like a comfy pair of shoes, running shoes, and I don't want to say like winter boots, but a pair of boots just in case it rains and you're like, oh, I don't want to get my shoes wet kind of thing. Also, I don't know if this qualifies for shoes, but I highly, highly, highly recommend slippers because my feet get cold very easily. It's just nice to have slippers to wear around the room. Another one I highly recommend is headphones, because there was one time I was studying in our common room area and I had headphones and I just thought it'd be rude to play music out and all that. Also too, if your roommate's listening to her music or watching TV and you want to listen to your own stuff, it blocks it out and it's just a very good recommendation. So command hooks. Because my dorm didn't allow like thumbtacks because it put holes in the wall. So I would use command hooks to hang up like sweaters, or I even used an extension cord, which is another thing I recommend, extension cords. So they're just very good to bring. Another one I would bring is pictures and wall art. I love pictures. I love showing off like my friends and family and all that. So it was a nice comfort thing to have on the wall when I woke up in the morning and I'm like, oh look, there's the pictures of all the people that care about me. Another one I'm going to add is, because my clothes shrink in the dryer, so I don't put my clothes on the dryer. So I was allowed to bring, it was like a drying rack thing. So basically when my clothes were all wet, I hung it on there and it just made it easier. Also too, I used it to hang up like coats and sweaters and stuff. So another one would be something that makes you feel like at home. Like for me it was pictures. Also I have a Stitch stuffed animal that makes me just feel very comfortable and all that. So I brought him with me up to school. If there's anything that makes you feel like home, I would highly recommend bringing it. Another thing to go along with bedding would be a mattress protector, especially the fact that you don't know who's used your bed before you got there. You don't know, so it's nice to have that. Now I know a lot of people use their phone as an alarm clock. I do too, but having an alarm clock is nice too because it displays the time. And also sometimes it's louder than a phone. This is the one I have. I don't know if you can read it because I have it on a light setting, but that's the one I used up in res as well. So also too, with my residence, we had a meal plan, so we didn't really have cooking in the dorm, in the res room anyway. So this solution would be to stock up on snacks and microwave food, because we did have a microwave in the room, just because the only place to get food was in the other building off the res campus, and sometimes it would be really cold and you wouldn't want to go out during the day, or rainy. So my solution would be to bring your own food too, even just snacks. I mean, if you don't want to go out in the cold. Or if a friend of yours is already there and picking up food, do a switch thing where she buys yours, and then when you go, you buy hers. So it kind of works out that way. If, for an example, we had food on a meal card. We had so much money. My solution would be, or I don't know if they do that at other schools for the meal plan, but if they do, another suggestion would be to watch how much you spend or how much you don't spend, because you're supposed to be at a certain amount each week. And the first term I had this, it doesn't transfer over, right? So it was like 2 weeks left, and I still had $300 worth of food. So I'm like, well, I'm going to lose that. I might as well spend it. So luckily, my family came up, and I bought them food. But if it wasn't for that, I would have been out $300. But then I realized that in the second term, I think I lost like $1. So that was better. I learned from that. Another idea would be to bring a laundry hamper. The one I had, and currently still have, has a handle and wheels. So I could go roll it down the hall if I got a lot of laundry and do it that way. Just because, yeah, laundry baskets are easy, but if you got a lot of dirty laundry, especially when the clothes are wet or whatever, it's heavy to carry. So I recommend one with wheels and all that. Another one would be don't bring all your clothes, because you're not going to wear them all. And also, if you're going to go September, October, November, December, right? So it's cool, but it's not necessarily like freezing. So when you go home for like Thanksgiving or something, switch out your t-shirts for long sleeves or sweaters, and bring your winter coat back, and bring your winter boots. Then when you go back home for like Easter or something, you can like maybe keep your coat and your boots, but kind of switch back out again. You don't need to bring it all because you're not going to wear it. And my other solution would be to buy a lanyard. For example, on my lanyard, I had my key to get into the building for residents, my key to get into my room for residents, my meal card, and my laundry card. That way I didn't lose them all. So I highly recommend getting a lanyard if you're going into res, so that way you don't lose all your stuff. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something to help you with your college dorm experience, or just college in general, or just tips in general. So be sure to subscribe for more content. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye!